Right, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, if you haven't heard, it's been a bit all over everywhere that Cristiano Ronaldo has asked to leave Manchester United, and I just wanted to discuss whether I personally think it's right or the reasons why he probably wants to leave. So it's come out today that Fabrizio Romano has said that Cristiano Ronaldo has not come to Manchester United's training due to family reasons, which they have accepted. It's been seen that he wants to leave because he doesn't feel like the club is progressing in the right way, which I can understand really, right? I can't remember the last time he was in the Europa League, and that is probably one of his main things which he doesn't want to be there for. Why on earth would Cristiano Ronaldo want to play for a team in the Europa League when he's literally the second best player in the world to ever play the game? Messi's better, but why would he want to do that? So I understand it. He says he has no problem with Ten Hag, which I don't believe is 100% true, because I reckon he wanted to choose the coach and choose everything because that's the sort of guy he is. He's got a winning mentality. He wants to pick who's playing. He wants to be the captain and basically the manager. We've seen this 100 times from Cristiano, and when he says he's not turning up to training, a lot of times it's because he's trying to push for a move. Now, Manchester United have insisted he is not for sale, which I do find interesting. Obviously, he brings a lot of money in for them through marketing, and he's obviously their star striker. Who they're going to replace him with, really? Because they're not going to be able to attract really anyone because they've got Europa League football. Obviously, it's Manchester United. They could attract some people. It's hard to say, though. Now, the teams that have been said to be interested in Cristiano Ronaldo and who have met with his agent, I think it is Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Now, people have been suggesting that Bayern Munich could do a kind of swap deal for Cristiano Ronaldo for Lewandowski, which I think would, Bayern Munich probably would do that, I think they probably would do it. The only issue is Lewandowski would in no way would want to go to Manchester United. I would be absolutely stunned if he went to Manchester United, because again, he doesn't want to play in the Europa League. When's the last time Lewandowski's ever played in the Europa League? It's crazy to suggest that someone of Lewandowski's stature, someone that should have won the Ballon d'Or 2 seasons ago or even last season, is going to play in the Europa League. It's mental. Why on earth would he want to do that? It doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. So I think that's pretty much off the table, because Bayern Munich aren't going to spend big money to bring him in unless they get a decent amount for Lewandowski. That's the only way I can kind of see it going. He moves to Barcelona, they get about 30 mil for him, and then they pay that for Ronaldo maybe. It's a possibility, but I think it's a bit far-fetched. At the same time, Chelsea have also been interested, and I can't see him going to another Premier League club. I think what he wants, he's trying to get Manchester United to make more signings, because at this point they've signed one player and I don't really know much about him. He's like a young guy, which I'm doubtful he's even going to start. So he's probably not happy with the business Manchester United have done, and that's fair enough. Any player of his stature would not be happy, firstly playing in the Europa League, being at the forefront of a rebuild, which he definitely doesn't want to be doing at his age, at 36. Why on earth would he want to be a part of a rebuild? He's only got about 4 more years max playing at the highest level possible. He doesn't want to waste that. He wants to get the most Champions League goals he can. He wants to try and win a league title and the Champions League. That's what he wants to do. So I find it extremely hard to believe that he's going to move. With Manchester United being so insistent, it's hard to say whether they'll let him move. If he is 100% convinced on he wants to move, I don't see a way that you can force him to stay, especially at a club like Manchester United where no one's meant to be bigger than the club. How can you force him to stay? We've seen it before where Juventus couldn't force him to stay. He just said, I'm not playing for you again, and never did. Didn't even say goodbye, he just left on a plane and just never came back there. So it's interesting to say he's going to stay, because if he doesn't want to be there, it's like the Kevin Durant thing, if you watch basketball, part on my other channel, which is link down below and on the screen now. If you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate that greatly. It's like Kevin Durant, really. He said he wanted to leave the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets think that they can get a decent amount of money for him. or players for him, so they're just letting him go. So it depends on whether Manchester United think that he is worth the hassle that this evidently could be. It could get messy, in my opinion, and it could get quite bad, and there could be some things where he just refuses to play or something like that. I'm not sure how far he'll take it, or he'll just stay out the year. It's going to be weird seeing him play for a Europa League team. I can't imagine him playing for a Europa League team. That is what Manchester United are now. They've played more Europa League games since Alex Ferguson left. They've played more Europa League games than Champions League games. They are a Europa League team. Like, we can't say any different at this point. Like, maybe it'll change with Ten Hag coming in. I don't see it changing massively first season. In my opinion, I think they'll get 4th, 5th maybe. 4th if they're lucky. They're not getting top 3. I just don't see it, especially with making no signings yet, except for one who, he's not going to change the game, let's be honest. He's not going to push them to Champions League or anything like that. Getting Frankie de Jong through the door would help, but they've lost so many players this window. They've lost Pogba, they've lost Cavani, they've lost Matic. They need reinforcements in that midfield. They've lost Lingard as well. If Ronaldo leaves, who are they playing? Because they don't have enough attackers like ready to play. Jesse Lingard's just left as well. They've got no one. He's not. Who's going to want to play Martial? He is not good enough for Manchester United. Rashford has been bad, but I'd keep Rashford and give him another chance. It's hard to say whether he'll get back to his best. I think he can do it as long as he stays fit is the main thing for me. He's had so many injuries. It's just the whole club is in a bit of a mess right now, and this Ronaldo thing really isn't helping Manchester United, especially when the fans probably aren't happy anyway that they've made no signings whatsoever. I think that something definitely needs to change, and whether that's Ronaldo leaving, getting his wages off to get a new younger striker in that's like wants to play for you, rather than he said that he wants to leave, and Manchester United are saying no, you have to stay. Is it worth it, Manchester United, to deal with what's going to happen next if you don't let him leave? Because in my opinion, stuff like him not turning up to training is really only the start of what's going to happen. I'm not sure how far it will go. However, I think it could get quite messy. Whether he'll honour his contract and stay the year that he is contracted to, we'll have to see. But in my opinion, it's not a good look for Manchester United, along with the fact of not signing any players. But that's the end of the video now, guys. If you have liked the video, it would be great if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it, and thank you for watching.